Hello, hello, hello. Boy, do I have something special planned for you guys. Listen, all the data that we have now, we finally got to a level where we're slowly building an infrastructure, an ecosystem. Think of it as an Apple ecosystem where all the data that we'll be using is in-house. So in this video, we're going to be analyzing the Nvidia stock. Now, very quickly over here, we can see Nvidia's went anywhere between $148 to $346, right? And the question is the market accurately pricing this, right? In order to know that, you essentially would have to analyze the company's fundamentals. Now, most folks think fundamentals is just the PE ratio and the price to sales ratio, and then they go about their day being happy that they're mini Warren Buffetts. When in reality, it's a little bit more deeper. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to go to our intrinsic value software. We're going to type in the current share price, which you can easily get by going to either our brain machine. You can type in this particular command. We're going to go in and alter that command very soon to our new brain machine, which I'll be showing you right now. And this will give you the day low, the day high, the year low, year high. It's going to give you all this amazing information. But the beautiful part is it'll just give you the price for today, which is $151.59. So put that thing, 151, one bottles of rum, right? I think that's Tech 9. For people that don't know, I'm an avid, I like hip hop and these types of things. If while you guys are watching, comment down. I loved and enjoyed your beautiful shows. If you can comment down below what songs do you like too. I just want to get to know you guys, So now we know the price for Nvidia. Now don't mind this. This is just inputting the price, okay? So here is the next level now. The next level is you want to take a look at, we're going to do this in reverse. Usually I like to start off with the free cash flows, but we're going to go kind of backwards. So now we're going to look at the shares outstanding. Now, the best way to go look at the shares outstanding, there's two ways. Well, there's many ways to skin a cat. You could do the enterprise value, or which is the get annual enterprise value, or get the quarterly. I like the EVQ, the quarterly, because it's going to give you the most up-to-date shares, just in case if they did a share dilution, they buy like shares back. So it's going to ask you for the symbol. So all you got to do now is type in Nvidia. And once you type that in, you're going to go in here and you're going to be looking at the number of shares. And again, to read this is kind of the hundreds, thousands, million, and then billion. So and again, since our intrinsic value software is in millions, you would just take the first four numbers here, right? So 2506. So you got to do is just type in 2506. So now that we worked with this, now we have to get the net income information and the free cash flow, which again, it's all in-house. So all you got to do here is if you forget where it is, you type in the help menu, and then you'll have this beautiful buttons. Well, we're going to be adding more buttons, and we're converting V2 to V3. This is the newer brain machine. You click on this button, you can hit the next page, backspace page. So we're going to search for download. So we don't see it yet. We're going to hit the next page here. Oh, there it is. Net income download is the cash download. So all you got to do is download the main income statement. So that's /net download. Very simple. Net DL, and you can see it's going to ask you for the symbol. You're going to type in Nvidia, and as soon as you do that, it's going to give you a download button. You're going to go in here, paste it to your wall. You could just type in Nvidia net income, okay, and you're going to open that up. So this is where the magic happens. So you want to go ahead and increase this. I personally like to bold these. You don't have to. I'm just doing it for the purposes of this video. Again, this gives you data until 1999. Now, you don't need the data from 1999, only if you're, really want to get into the nitty-gritty of all semiconductor stocks and see how they're performing, just like how we do Clover Health, United Healthcare, Humana, stuff like that. But you want to look at the net income, okay? So you want to look at the net income, and you want to look at the last, I believe, 10 years. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, 2013, okay? You want to look at the last 10 years. So by doing that, all you have to do is you can insert a new space, and you can copy the last 10 years date, paste it down here. And the reason why I'm doing that is I want to take a look at the information and graph it, because I want to see what has honestly happened with the Nvidia stock since the time being. And what numbers do I want to analyze? Now, mostly you can analyze the past 10 years, but I want you to look at, I'm doing this on purpose, right? This is a learning moment here. So you can see the data from again, this is in reverse. This is 2013 to 2022. You can reverse it on an Excel just to make the video short. We're just going to read as is. So from 2013 to 2012, nothing has happened. You don't want your money like that, right? So we're really not going to be doing, I don't want to get numbers from 2013 to 2016 because it hasn't been growing. So obviously something happened between 2016 to 2017. A change happened within their business model. So I'm going to capture this change. Now, again, the Federal Reserve started pumping liquidity in the market here. So honestly, this is not, you probably want to take the numbers back here. But I think these numbers here will offset these numbers here to give you kind of an average. So we're going to be taking 2017 all the way up to 2022. So that's what we're going to be doing in terms of the numbers. So very simply, we could just take, we can convert the net income. We can convert these into currencies to help us read the numbers. At least that's how I like to do it. And we're going to be taking 2017, which is, I'm going to just highlight it for you, and then 2022, okay? And by doing that, you could take 1666 and then 9752. So we'll go to our intrinsic value software. We're going to look at 2017 and 2022. And I said 1666, which is essentially, these numbers are in, this is 1.6 billion, but again, these numbers are in millions, right? So you want to make sure you convert it, and it's very simple. Just do the first four numbers. And then it's 9752 for 9752. So now we know this company is growing 42%, okay? So now we got to look at the free cash flow. All right, so we're going to go back to our handy dandy brain machine. You see how the integration ecosystem is helping us? We're going to look at cash, and we're going to type in DL for download, and it's going to ask us for the ticker, and then we're going to type in Nvidia. And yet again, it's going to give us a download, and you can go here, and then for your collection, you can type in free cash flow, Nvda, right? By doing that, you can then pull this up again, increase it. Now, we've already made the conclusion. We're going to be taking 2017 to 2022's numbers. So we're going to go all the way down and search for free cash flow. Luckily, it's at the bottom. We put it there for easy navigation for you. Then we're going to go in and take these numbers here, and we're going to convert them into a currency if you want. But I make this very easy for you because, do you really want to take these numbers and manually input them here? So for the Mastering Stock Market students, if you go down, I want you to go down to your downloadable files. We're going to be including more for you here. Or look at the average free cash flow calculator. Once you click on that, there's going to be a download button. Again, this is at allstocktrades.com, your Mastering Stock Market course login. You go ahead, you click this, and there's your average free calculator. Now you're going to go put this in here, and once you put this, you're going to click it. And then this is going to be, you're going to put your free cash flow calculator, your free cash flow here, and it's going to give you the average. You take the average and you deposit it within your intrinsic value software. I know this is a little complex, but again, this is how the big boys do analysis. This is how you do analysis, okay? Right? We're going to be teaching you how to fish, okay? This is not, we're not, if you want to be spoon-fed, then, there's no one's going to be doing this work for you. Not even a financial advisor will be doing this type of calculations for you, okay? If you want to learn how to fish, you want to be successful in the markets, this is what needs to be done, okay? So once you go ahead and get this, so you're going to be getting the past whatever years we said we're going to take based off of this graph here from the net income. And if you graph the free cash flow, you'll get the same dealio. 2012, 2016, it was stagnant. All you got to do now is paste this. And then now you're going to get an average. Now, you don't have to input the average. I'll put this here. You don't have to input the averages one at a time now. Luckily, because the software already calculates the average for you. But instead of having to manually put them, you could just basically put them here and it will give you the average. Now, if you have a hard time reading big numbers, we'll give you a tutorial. This is $2 billion, which is 2,000 millions. This is $200 million, which is 200 millions. And if you have still trouble reading big numbers, we have videos and tutorials for you. But this is 4.1 billion, so this is 4107. Okay, so you got to type in here is 4107. So by doing that, you can see that the Nvidia stock is anywhere between the bear case of $172 to a base case of $242 to a bull case of $364. And the percent upside return is anywhere between 14 to 140%. Now, if it is true that we are about to embark in a recession, well, you can do a kind of what I like to do, and I never really shared with you guys this, but this calculator can do so much more than what do you guys think it can do? It can do way much more. So if you go to the discount rate, you can apply normally bigger stocks like this. They tend to have a discount rate anywhere between 20 to 21%. So we could do 20.5, right? And by doing that, first off, actually, let me go backwards here. I want you to just do not look at the base and bear case. We're going to alter the discount rate, which is just going to alter the bull case. We're going to manipulate the bull case for a recession level. So I just want you to look at the green line now. Okay, that's going to be a recession. Okay, so now we're going to look at 20.5. And by doing this now, this has just turned into a recession indicator. So Nvidia could fall down another 38% if we do enter a recession, which is $93.89. Okay, so that could be a level of where it could fall. And if you go back to when we hit the recession for the pandemic briefly, it was around $51. So now it'll be around 93, which makes sense. You know, Nvidia's gotten stronger over the past 2 years, right? So that's why now the recession level now is 93 instead of the 54. Now, if you were to calculate Nvidia back in 2020, then you would get 54 based off of the 20.5. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. So let me just go over what we did. We went ahead, we found the stock price by using the command here at stock alerts using our brain machine. We went ahead and downloaded the net income, graphed it, and then downloaded the cash flow, went ahead, took the cash flow, put it in our average free cash flow calculator, gotten the FCF average instead of having to manually type it. You can manually type it if you want, and then it'll give you the same average. However, you want to then you would have to convert it into billions. So why don't just convert all of them, then convert one into billions and do it that way. Honestly, I like doing it like this because it's faster. You don't have to type on the keyboard, right? And then you would get your price targets. Then let me just go back to 10%. Now, for the long run, this could be the stock price in the future. These could be the regions. Now, if you go to the highs of Nvidia, and that's just simple, you go back to that command that we did, and we can see that the high for Nvidia was $346, right around our bull case. So you can see this calculator is extremely highly accurate. And I hope that this tutorial was very helpful, and I hope that you really have an amazing investment journey by you joining our Stock Trades LLC. It is a privilege and honor, and I'll see you on the next one.